Hey guys, how's it going? Myself and Eileen done a glute workout this morning. I'm doing a voiceover because the language is fairly strong. But anyway, that's all right. We were under pressure. We were farting and spluttering, so that's all right. So listen, at least 5 minutes here. Could be jumping jacks, could be butt kicks, it could be side to side, pop squats, um, anything at all, just to warm up. Doing the kind of speed work kind of belts your system into gear a lot quicker than just like walking on the treadmill and that kind of crap. So 5 minutes constantly moving, whatever you do. So in this workout, what we did was we used a lot of bands. Use one heavy dumbbell, one lightish dumbbell. Use whatever you have. I know we're all kind of restricted now at the moment, so you just use what you have. Small child, you could have a couple of tins of beans, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Just make sure when you're doing the likes of this workout that you're really isolating, you're really squeezing a lot of mind to muscle. And we decided to put the letters on this morning, just for a change, you know. Anyway, here we're just doing butt kicks, tighten the core, and we're going into some high knees. So then what we're going to do is I'm going to do some reverse lunges here, just to keep warming up nice and slow. And so now the heart rate's gone up. So we're just going to do reverse lunges here, stretch the body out, get ready for the workout. And then we're going to do is we're going to go into some squats. You find at the start it's hard to get deep into the squat, but as you warm up you get down farther. That's all right. So see there, we have the bands on, as we call them, knickers, pushing out, trying to activate the glutes and keep the mind to muscle. So here what we're going to do, we're just going to lie. You guys, we're still warming up the glutes. Or we could say activating the glutes, whatever you'd like to call it. It burns anyway, I'll tell you that. This is my second time to record this, so by Jesus, I don't know what's going to come up my mouth. Get up there and squeeze. Pointless getting halfway up there. You won't isolate, you won't squeeze. So you do 20 of those and then 20 of these. What you're going to do is push out. It's a bit X-rated, but that's okay. So, as I said, we're just warming up. We're getting ready for the legs. And then what we're going to do is you could use a bench or you can do this on the ground, but you're never really coming out of the lunge, okay? I'm going to show, see there, you're not coming out like that. You're staying low and you're going to push from the heel that's on the bench, and it really activates the glute or the arse, whatever you like to call it. So we've done 20 there and 20 there. So here's the start of the working sets. We're doing a bridge, a glute bridge. We have 40 pounds because that's all we have there. But you can use anything. Even if you don't have a weight, that's fine too. But look, I'll tell you one thing. If you're not getting to the top and squeezing, you're pissing against the wind. You have to bring it up and squeeze. Okay? So what we've done here, we've done a set of 15 and we held for 10. And then we're going to superset it with a step up with the bands on left and right. And we did that 4 times with a minute rest in between. So no rest after this one. We're going straight into a step up with the bands. And again, we're not coming up into a full-on step up. We're just coming up, activating the glutes, and then we're squeezing with that back leg. And we're going to keep that leg locked out. So that heel that's on the bench, you're pushing from that. It's coming up and it's hitting you right in the cheek of the arse. So what we did here, we did 15, and we had a 15-pound weight each. It was enough. You know what, it's enough even without it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go on to the other side. We're going to do another set of 15. Then we take a minute rest. And then we go through that round 3 more times. So 4 in total. 4 in total. So again, plant that foot. Make sure your heel is on that bench. Push from the heel. So I push my heel in there a little bit because when your balance is off, you're not going to isolate. So you need to get your heel on the bench. And really squeeze out at the back. So 4 rounds of this, of those 2 exercises, minute rest, and then we'll go on to the next exercise. Next exercise, we're using as heavy a dumbbell you have. And you're kind of doing a pull through. You're going to push your ass back against the wall, flatten the back, and then you're going to make an ugly arse at the top. And what we did here, we did 12 reps. Really squeeze at the top. Squeeze. Mind muscle, you have to really squeeze that. Jesus, it seems to be going on forever. Push, push, push. Squeeze. Push back. Squeeze. So the next exercise we're going to do is monster walks. They're called, I think, banded monster walks. Serious burn off them. So you're going to pull down your bands over your knees. And you're going to kind of go down into a squat position, and the legs are really, really wide, really far apart. And what we're going to do is squat down and then small, small steps. So you're going to do 10 up. And when you get there at the end of 10, you're going to do 10 pulses. Push the bands out, push them out. And then you're going to back up. So that's your superset there. You got that pull through, and then you got this set. Then you take a minute rest. And we've done 3 rounds of this. Next exercise we did, we used the bands. We put them in, looped them in through our foot. And we've done a donkey kick. So tighten that. And you want to squeeze. Try not to rock the boat. Try not to rock the body too much, because we don't want to use momentum. You really have to squeeze it at the back. Geez, I think we've done 15 here. I'm not really sure. I can't remember. So you're going to do 15, and then you're going to squeeze for 10. Okay? Now you're going to hold it up there. Hold it there. And squeeze for 10 seconds. Okay? She's burning. She's burning. This way we had to do a voiceover. Cursing was too bad. So the next thing we're going to do then is you're going to straighten the leg completely out. You're going to turn the hip up and out a little bit. And we're going to target the very top of the glutes. So turn the hip out a little bit. And I think we've done 15 here. And we held for 10. Probably could have slowed it down a bit, but things were burning, so look at, we're getting it up there and isolating. And those bands are tough. You won't be stuck for nothing to do with these things. They're great. So we're holding it. And then, so we do those 2 exercises, and then we're going to do this one, where you're just doing a reverse lunge, but you're still not coming out of it. So that right leg, that right glute is really, really on fire. I think we've done 12 here. She was burning. It's a really good tricep. It was a really good kick in the arse, to be honest with you. Okay, onto the other side. So same crack here. You're going to do donkey kicks, and I think it's 15, and then you hold for 10. Then you're going to put the leg dead straight. You're going to tap the floor and keep that leg dead straight and come up for 15 or 12, and you're going to hold for 10. Cheeks, me arse is still twitching from that this morning. But you know what the good thing about getting on Instagram Live is you can't stop. If I was on my own, I'd probably stop. Hold that there, lock yourself out, tighten that lower core, squeeze. We're talking to ourselves there. That's all right. So again, we're going to turn that foot out. And we're going to toe tap up. Now the band is away from you a little bit, so that core is pulled into gear a little bit more. You have to isolate. You have to tighten, 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 so it doesn't pull you around the place. So I think we done 12 here and held for 10. And then we went through that round again. I think we went through it one more time actually, because a lot of reps. So now we're going to do that reverse lunge, no weight, push from the heel, and you're never really coming up out of it. It's a killer by. Look at the sexy leggings on Loftus. Some yoke. Stretching that, stretching that, stretching that. So then we're going into an X-rated move. So you're leaning back and you're going to do 15, like you're on that machine in the gym where you do the outer glutes. So you lean back and push. So I think we did 15 here. And then what we're going to do, we're going to sit into the center. We're going to sit a little bit more upright. Do the same thing again. So I'm using my hands just to push out a little bit, just get a bit more resistance on it. A little bit more range. And then what we finished off, we've done 20 seconds of jump lunges, 30 seconds rest. We've done another 20 seconds, 30 seconds rest, and another 20 seconds. And then we stretched. And that was it, lads. Tough workout, really good workout. But look, we'll get it done. Come here, thanks a million for tuning in. Give us a thumbs up. And we'll see you in the next video. Good luck from Eileen and Kate.